great again.
Yeah, and they thought it said, because
it was a red hat. It looked like the Trump hat.
Yeah.
Somebody pepper sprayed her in the face
while she was interviewing,
and that happened more than once. And that's what's ridiculous: attacking people's cars that were trying to drive through because, of course, they were blocking the streets, which is ridiculous. One guy did get to go for a ride on a car, which I thought was pretty good because the car kept going like you should.
Yeah.
Now, so the disclaimer is, though, if you don't like what Milo's saying, protesting Milo
that's fine.
Is the same as Milo getting up on stage and saying the crap he says.
Right.
That's absolutely fine.
Nonviolent protest is the key, right?
Yep.
Do not destroy property. Do not break the law.
Complain and bitch and protest.
You want to talk about First Amendment and these protests being First Amendment? The First Amendment says peaceably assemble.
Right. So Trump said something about if Berkeley does not allow free speech and practices violence on innocent people with a different point of view, well, then we're going to cut their federal funds.
He did not say that.
Oh, it's
He
right
didn't
there.
say that.
It's right there, written on the front page.
Okay, well, after the
And
show,
you wrote it.
After the show, I'll give you a lesson on punctuation.
Okay, what did you say?
So it was a question. He said, no federal funds, right? It was not a proclamation of, I'm going to take their funds away, which is what's being reported.
Okay.
It was a question of, hey, let's think about this. If we have a public college being funded, over half of their budget is federal dollars.
Wow.
Ridiculous. And that's millions, like $317 million or something.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Insane.
Yeah.
If the college is not going to promote free speech and is going to do ridiculous things,
we
then we should not.
We know somebody who got her PhD from Berkeley.
That explains that. I didn't know it, but that explains it.
Go ahead.
That absolutely explains it.
He or she won't like that.
Won't like what?
You saying that.
I could be saying that explains all the good things about them.
Okay. That's not
You're
how
the
it
one
comes
that
out.
took it negative, not me.
Yeah.
Hey.
How else can you take it?
I don't know.
So, but the thing is, your question was it the university?
Yeah, I don't know that the college
that canceled it, or was it the group that sponsored it?
Now, I will
cancel-
say that the report is one of the, I think it was the Make Bitcoin Great Again girl. The person that pepper sprayed her, the report was that it was a professor.
Oh, that's classic.
So I mean, if that's true, the professor should probably be slapped in the face.
I think that's assault, by the way.
Yeah, probably
Not
be arrested
slapped,
or
but maybe
something,
arrested and
he should
and
be
then
slapped.
persecuted in prison for a while.
But I don't know that you can hold the college accountable for what its students do.
Right. Now, we talked about
That's
this
weird.
before. If it was a student group that canceled it, I don't think the university has any liability there. If it was the university that decided to cancel it for whatever reason, then maybe. But they would have said, well, it was for public safety or something.
Well, they did. They put a statement out.
But it didn't really help.
No. But there were enough people there. I think some of the protesters would have made it into the hall, and it wouldn't have been a good thing.
Maybe, but
because there would have been a whole hall full of Trump supporters, and they would have just beat the hell out of all the liberal college kids that came in there to cause problems.
But usually those people aren't the ones that are violent.
No, but I think they're the ones that would defend themselves.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Not with guns.
Because it's California.
Yeah. All right. So, moving on.
Yeah, I mean, the point
quickly.
is, don't be an idiot.
Yeah.
That's all.
Apparently there was a man who claims that his mother died due to the travel ban. Everybody heard about that. Lots of comments. My mom was denied entry and she died because of it. And everybody was outraged, saying, see, look at what Trump did. The monster.
Yeah, because she couldn't get back to the U.S. from Iraq.
Right.
Because apparently she had failing health and for some reason traveled to Iraq.
For treatment.
But she needed treatment in the U.S.
Oh, okay.
But some reason she traveled to Iraq.
Yeah. Well,
I don't understand that, but it's none of my business.
Apparently.
Go ahead.
It's
not actually true.
So,
she did travel to Iraq. She did need treatment. She did die in Iraq before she'd come back to the U.S.
But it was days before the ban.
It was before the ban.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with it. So this moron from Detroit just lied.
He did indeed.
Jeez.
And it was actually the imam of the Detroit mosque in that area that he's a member of that came out and said, hey, this isn't right.
Yeah, we took up a collection for his mom last week.
Yeah, we had services and everything.
I will say, good on Fox 2 Detroit for following up on it. They're the ones that put the original story out. They came out very quickly with an updated story.
And said, hey.
And even mentioned the updated story on the original, so it's not like the original was still out there so people could just reference it. Mm-hmm. And they said, nope, not true. And that was good, because that doesn't happen a lot. It was a Fox station, so that helps. But
let's get to some real news here.
Okay.
Is there a bacon shortage?
Oh, no.
Because I'm really scared, Nate.
There's not a bacon shortage.
I love bacon.
So do I. Yeah. I do. The good news is you'll still be able to find bacon.
I heard that the cost has gone up 37% in the last year.
Yeah, that's how.
And that the cold storage reserves are at 17.7 million pounds, which is down from 52 million. This is a pork belly.
So
I'm scared.
I mean, people are kind of jokingly freaking out about this. The story came out from the National Pork Association as a marketing gimmick.
Sure. Everybody's going out and buying tons of
They are.
Bacon.
It really is based on I think it's the FDA or USDA or the Federal Pig Administration.
The Federal Pig Administration.
FPA.
Yeah.
I don't know. They really did put the numbers out saying that.
And the numbers are true.
Yeah, the numbers are true. And so then the Pig Association, whatever the heck it is.
They said, oh, this is great.
They did put it out on there. There's actually a baconshortage.com or something that they created. And people are going there, and these numbers are there. It's kind of sensationalized. The numbers did fall to 17.7 million pounds, but that's the number of bacon in reserve.
Not on the market.
That's extra bacon.
Yeah.
There is only 17.7 million pounds extra.
Now, having said that, the pork commission said that there's a big demand for pork because pork's in everything.
Yeah.
Like vodka,
ice cream,
chocolate, everything.
My belly.
Peanut butter.
I love
bacon's good on everything.
Bacon.
Take a grilled cheese sandwich and put a few strips of bacon on that.
You know what I heard is good?
Oh, what?
Take a tortilla shell.
Yeah.
Put some butter on it.
Yep, I did that.
Put some peanut butter down the middle.
We've done that.
And then take some little
popcorn
shrimp.
Yep.
You stick it in the peanut butter.
Yeah.
And you roll it up. It's like a peanut butter shrimp butter taco.
Yeah.
And I heard that's good.
Damn you. It's really good.
only really classy people would have a dinner like that.
That's what I had. You had that tonight. It was it was really good.
Your wife wasn't home, was she?
I had to fend for myself. That's all there was. I got nowhere else to go.
There's a Burger King and a McDonald's and an Arby's and a Taco Bell on your way.
It cost money. Peanut butter and popcorn shrimp were right there, along with an old dried out tortilla. It's like nacho chips, awesome. That's how that's dried hilarious. Out it was.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gross.
One of the best.
I didn't know that part. I wasn't trying to tell your whole life story. I wasn't even going to say it was you.
You were laughing so hard.
I wasn't even going to say it was you.
It wasn't me.
That was just recipe hour on the Ed Odd Show.
It was a friend of mine. I think we're out of time.
We're pretty close.
We had
hey, do you think
stuff?
Do you think judges should wear those pink woman part hats when they're judging?
Kitty cat hats?
Yeah, the kitty cat hats. Which, by the way, the lady in California that made one of those just because, hey, she made those hats. Holy cow, good for her, kind of. I mean, she's a liberal. But no. Oh. She made the hats, and she was like, oh, she sold them, and then they just became the symbol of the movement, and millions of them. Yeah. Now, of course, everyone else is making them, but she had no idea. She just made a few, and it's like, boom, explosion. That's you know what's funny about it is that's capitalism. That's what these women are out protesting against.
I don't know that
in part. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
White privilege and Trump is going to take
away
all their
public
rights.
Funding of business. That's not capitalism. Planned Parenthood getting public money is not capitalism. All right, we are out of time now, though. So, adoddshow.com, facebook.com/adoddshow. MyParentsOpenCarry.com. Hey, SecondAmendmentMarch.com. Still planning. Not sure what the date is yet,
No.
but there will be a rally in Lansing sometime this year, I hope.
Yep.
See you next week.
All right. Bye-bye.